Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here and welcome back to our Dutch run where we are starting as Brabant. We have Holland and Loon and Hainaut as our vassals and we are annexing Holland right now. And yeah, we are recovering from the Black Plague, the Black Death I should say. It's gone, but it killed 200,000 people and we have 250,000 people left in our country. And that means that a lot of our pops need to promote so that they can start working again. So let's keep playing, because that will take a bit of time, and hopefully we're gonna make a bit more money soon as well, because it's not that great. We are also in a new patch. We are now in 0.9.10, which has released yesterday, and luckily the game is compatible, so we can continue. The Holy Empire has voted to enact the Seal the Golden Bull. That is the first thing that they need to do. I showed this already a brief moment. But yeah, I wish when you click on that thing that you would go to the screen, but you don't. You need to find it yourself. And then we have to go all the way over here. And there we go. The Seal the Golden Bull is now activated, so I think they just succeeded. And then... oh, we cannot leave, but I will not leave of course, because I can use that protection against France and England. But yeah, now they can do all the law things, and you can see there's a lot of things in the HRE, and they need to get their imperial authority, and then they can start doing stuff. But that's not the focus for this run. I will do, of course, an HRE run later. But let's first keep playing. We are still strengthening our government. We want to get to 100. We want to repay our loans at some point, because that is costing me crown power. But we have a good crown power because we also changed to favor the ruler, which is a law change for the estates. And we have our daughter in the cabinet, so giving us a nice amount of points. But we want to get rid of this one, the -10. And let's take a look at the messages again. Yeah, so I still don't understand why Limburg will leave the Union. I don't completely understand it yet. Why would my heir not have both? So this is the heir to Limburg, which is also my son. So that's... look, he is the heir to Limburg, and who is the heir to Brabant? That is my daughter. So that has something to do with the laws, I guess. Maybe we can find it. Where is it? We have a court language. Wait, why don't I see any laws? What? I don't know what is happening there, but I don't see them. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea why I don't see the laws suddenly. Oh, there they are. Look, they suddenly are over here. Maybe I had to go through 1 month. We're on the new patch. But maybe there is something that tells me about succession, military administrative. I don't think it's over here. Where is that then? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Can I see it here? No. Monarchy? I have to find out, guys. I have no idea. But there must be somewhere to be seen how this works, but yeah. These are the traits for my king, actually. We have an embezzler, -5 tax efficiency, yikes. Also true, faith -2, meh. And free thinker, very good. More research. And since our clergy is going to 67%, we are also getting 8% extra. So we have 18% extra research progress, so that's really nice. All the estates have their bonuses, but check out my guide videos. There I will show them. Alright, I will have to turn the music back up because the game is doing very weird stuff with sounds. Then it's loud, then it's very calm. So it's a bit annoying actually. But there we go. We are having a surplus income. That's good. Let's take a look at the trading, because the trading has been changed a bit. But it looks like we can still get the silver. Yes. We are able to get this silver over here. They are trying to get other trade routes going. And I will let this do them automatically, because if I search for something specific over here with high profit, the game doesn't take into account if they are actually gonna work if you click them here. So I don't like this system. Most likely this one will work because the game made this one. I think when you do this automatically, the game knows which trade routes are going to happen, but you as the player don't know if these ones are going to happen because of trade advantage. So it's... I don't know, I don't understand this, why they made the system like this. I mean, look at this. This one is not going, they have to remove it, and then they try something else. So even the automatic trade routes are not finding the ones immediately that will work. But eventually they will. And yeah, it's just a bit annoying. I mean, why would I have to try all these trade routes with high profits? And next month, no, it doesn't work. Remove next one. No, it doesn't move. It doesn't work. Go to the next one. It's just too tedious, in my opinion. But oh well, it is what it is. We are developing. Yeah, we are improving the government. I think I'm just gonna repay my loans if I can. Get a bit more crown power. Still get events from the Black Death. I'm not gonna lose stability again. I mean, come on. I will gain stability. We will allow the persecution of Pikar minorities. Oh no. Oh. So bad. But yeah, I need the stability, guys. It makes it easier to keep my estates higher, and that gives me more tax, so I want to keep doing this. Right, we're still using all our improvements with people around us that matter, big countries, vassals. Austria is no longer needed, because they are not the emperor, so let's cancel that one. Hey, we can cancel without a diplomat again, that's nice. Finally. Yeah, another daughter, Elise. And we have a CB against England for the claim of the throne and Saxe-Wittenberg. Well, I'm not gonna do that one. I have a lot of vassals here already. Okay, we are at our maximum legitimacy. That will help with the income. And a child of mine is having good stats. Ambitious. What I can do is maybe focus on something and maybe put her in the cabinet later. Let's focus on admin. Maybe she can become a very good admin one. And we have caught a red-hooved. Oh, really? What do I need here? Well, I think I'm just gonna do the geestelijken. Yeah. Gonna remove this message. We are just over the fort limit, but that's, in my opinion, okay. And we cannot continue doing the policies with our union, because we need to wait until 4 years. So in 4 years we can do the next one, if we have prestige. Now you have strengthened the government. Is there something else you can do? Could do some control around the country again. You know what? Let's get control at the highest possible around over here. Okay, we still need 730 burghers. It's slowly coming off the ground. I need to build more roads to get my proximity and control higher everywhere, but it's still pretty decent. I mean, this is of course not good. Oh yeah, and why did Nijvel go to loan? Was Nijvel not part of my own country? I'm pretty sure that Nijvel was mine, and I lost a core here as well, so I have no idea how that happened. Zero clues. Okay, let's see if this goes higher next month, otherwise it will be done. Increasing control, and it's still going up, so I will wait a bit longer. I do have money again. Yeah, let's just keep repaying the loans. Let's get my crown power up. We're now at 32. And it will increase because we are controlling our provinces. We'll go definitely to 32 now. Yeah, 32.4. As long as this continues to grow, we get more crown power. That gives us so much more income. And we're only making 7 from trade, and how much is it costing us? 0.6, so that's a worth investment. Now this is of course no fool. Do I still need to spend this diplomatically? Or can I go down? Apparently I can go down. Without getting any problems. There we go, that is the limit. So, you'll do this. Are they going higher than 86.4? No, so we will now have to go away. I wish the game would tell you, hey, this cabinet member is not doing anything anymore. Maybe you should do something else. Oh, this is not a good event. I will do this one. And you guys are going to the next state. Improve in Kempenland, please. Oh man, we need 1,000 burgers over there. 400, 600. They are getting there. So eventually we will have enough pops everywhere to work the buildings we already had. Yeah, then the question is, what do we want to do next? We do have a very high price for wool. Because we have a deficit of wool. So I guess I'm gonna build up the wool RGO next. Oh no, first I will repay the loan. That will be next month. Nice 5% tax efficiency. We would have 10 if my ruler would not have that penalty. We can gain money and piss off the clergy. Or... nah, I'm gonna pick the money. Yes, now that we will have a small penalty. And we will lose some research progress, but hey, we have repaid our loan and we will make more money now. We are at 12. Talking about our market. Yeah, they are still part of the Brugge market. The problem I have is, if I take Holland in my market, they would have decent trade capacity, I think. What is their trade capacity in the Flanders market and the trade advantage? Okay, they did not build that many marketplaces. They only have 5.8. And I have 30, so yes, it would be nice to have them in my market to get their goods, because they also have, I think, some wool here. No, salts and the dyes. We would get the dyes in our market. That would be really cool, actually. So what I will do now... oh yeah, I can't, I have no diplomat. Man, that you have no diplomat in this game is insane. I need a diplomat, so I am gonna stop improving relations with some of these people. Let's stop with the Pope. And with France. I will keep improving with my vassals, I think. Bohemia, stop that one as well. Yeah. And maybe spend a little bit of money on Diplo stuff, so that in 10 months I can do something diplomatically. So that is how the game works. In 10 months we can ask Holland to join our market. And not earlier. Look. The silver one is now gone. The silver one is not happening anymore. Because we, the people there who have more trade advantage do something else with the silver. So I still have this locked, but since I put this on automation, they actually stopped putting trade capacity here. I wonder if the game would take that one back when it works. But I guess we have to remove that one. Because it's not working, so... yeah, they are trying to get the gold now from Prague, but that one should most likely also not work. There we go. The Black Death is over, guys. We lost 200,000 people. Oh, no. It is what it is. Yeah, let's see if this one's gonna work. Oh, it actually works, the gold one? Yes and no. We were able to get 2.6, but we are trying to get 3.1, so... so yeah, I just don't like this whole trade system right now. Because it's changing every month, so you cannot micro it in my opinion. Maybe later in the game when we form the Netherlands and we have overseas colonies, that we can set up a trade system. But for now, you can only trade with markets around you, and I really don't like that system. But since we have gold, can I get the royal garden? Because we would get 0.2 diplomats here. This is a capital building. But we need copper and tin in the market. And it costs a lot of money, so let's wait with that one. There's also a sergeantry that will be only for the capital. We would get 25% crown power in Antwerpen. And we get a bit of manpower and we can start making units. So let's start that one. And then when we are making some manpower for the first time, we can maybe hire a standing army. Maybe 1 or 2 units. And maybe I can get a crown member leading that unit for my crown power. How much do I have now? Here, look at this. 33%, guys. Amazing. Spies discover a good bureaucrat. We can get legitimacy. 10 prestige. Let's make use of the legitimacy. Maybe I want to give some of the estates something. Because it's very important that they go to the highest possible tax limit. And looks like that will work now, so... Don't think I really have to, but the burghers sometimes have really good stuff. So let's take a look here. We can make the buildings cheaper and go to plutocracy, which is something I like as the Netherlands. Because aristocracy is giving us this. Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. And plutocracy is giving trade efficiency, the court will be cheaper, and the burghers will get more power. Yeah, but otherwise the nobles get power, so... That's okay. We can get we can give the trade capacity to the burghers. This will automate the things you need better, but you get less income, so I never picked this one. We can get more trade capacity and go to capital economy. That's good. We could lower the tax for the burghers, but more for the rest. We can get more market attraction. That's cool. We can get production efficiency. That's also really good. More maritime presence. We are not doing this at the moment because we don't have enough sailors. There are some really, really good things here. Look at this. The monthly development and going towards innovative. I think I want this for the whole game. This seems very powerful. It will give them a lot of power, but yeah, let's pick this one. And now I can use the legitimacy to go back to 100. There we go. So now the development speed goes quicker. Because of this, 0.001. Yeah, it's a decent modifier, I guess. And now the music is very loud again. Yeah, I can't help it, guys. That is just how the game is. Let's do a new parliament. Conduct a census. We can get population growth for a short time. We can make it cheaper for our roads to be built. We can make our peasants happier and get a new character. Loyalty and we lose liberty desire. Meh. A member of the burghers, a skilled member. And we go towards plutocracy. Okay. Clergy. And a cathedral. In Brussels. I don't like these options at all. But let's promote a member of the clergy, because the clergy is a bit angry. What are we going to do next? Do I still have antagonism around me, or is it okay? The answer is 10, 13, Utrecht is 30, 11, 21. We could maybe go and take something ourselves. But what are we gonna take? Should have some truces as well. Oh, just with Hainaut and Gelders. Do I want another vassal? That is the question, because we are getting so many vassals. Or are we going to annex something? Can I go and take Gelre soon? Yeah, in 1 year we can attack you. And how are your alliances? Oh, you have no alliances. Let's get a claim on Gelderland. I think. How big is Limburg? Are you a vassal of mine? Because you're in my color. No. You are. Did I... No, they are not. They are just the same color. That is annoying. And if I hover over it, it doesn't tell me what they are compared to me. So I don't like that map mode. I need to change that as well. Yeah, what am I gonna pick here? I really don't want to get another vassal. But integrating a province takes a really long time. I guess I will just go for Gelderland. Yeah. So, we will go try to fabricate a claim, but we need to go to 50%. Then I have to click this one. It's 7.5%. Can I do this one? Yeah. Gonna piss people off though. And then we will never get this member, but I will just get a claim. And put that on. Oh, I can't because we have a truce, right? Oh, I forgot that you cannot do that when you have a truce. How long is the truce? And how long is this thing? Yeah, we'll never be in time. Well, that sucks. I can go after Utrecht. And take the stuff in Holland for myself. Yeah, let's just go for it. Utrecht. There. What is your alliance stuff? Okay, we can beat that. I could maybe even give this to Holland before the war is over. But then the question is, will they get a core there? I think they do. Because it's the same culture. So yeah, let's just do this war right now. Me versus Utrecht, Diepholz, Hoya and Liège. I might vassalize Liège. I will... Am I gonna make them co-belligerent? How do I cancel the co-belligerence game? Hello? Hello? Why are you doing this? There we go. And now I need a diplomat, right? Yeah. So, in 6 days we will declare war. We are back to EU 4. No, EU 3, sorry. That is how it went there as well. With gaining diplomats. And I still need to ask Holland to join my market, so yeah. You know now the importance of diplomats at the start of the game. Let's spend a bit more money. That library constructed? That's the hospital. Yes. Okay. Very good. Look how they are changing all the trade routes every month. Like insane. I think it's insane how unstable trade routes are, but okay. And I think you are done. So we go to the next state. Brabant. Which we lost the province from, for some reason. But we got Borgloon. Did we swap Borgloon for Nijvel? How in the world did that happen, guys? I have no idea. I have no idea. I do know that I have a lot of money again. Let's get that wool upgraded in turnout. We need more wool. And we have Florent. Avesnes has reached 8 of 16 and he's our ruler and grandson. I thought I was paused. No, I wasn't. But you are... Why do I get this message? He is the ruler of Holland, the heir of Holland. I don't really care about this character. I just want to annex them. "23 days left for the sergeantry." Well, then this clock is also showing me different information because this pie chart is not finishing in 3 days. So what the? -5 days? Okay, there are some things not working completely in the game. Oh, we have our diplomat. First, we're gonna call in. We will. No, where is it? Economy. Cancel their market preference. So they were part of the Brugge market, and now they should join mine, or not? Or did I already ask them to join mine and I just cancelled it? I guess that is what I did. Okay, sure game. Sure thing. I don't like the Scholar of Maastricht. It almost looks like they are my vassal, and they are not. My strategy is at -80 days. Okay, we need to wait for these laborers to work at the wall, so I'll not upgrade that one. Is there any building that is giving me a huge amount of money? The Distillers Guild. But yeah, we have no burgers, so I'm gonna wait until the burgers are done around here. And the same over here. So maybe I should just pick something that uses other pops. I think that's a good idea. So most likely clergy building. Maybe we should build a huge amount of libraries and scriptoriums to upkeep the libraries. It gives more literacy, so we should do that in Brussels because we have the most people here. But the library is a burger building. And we already have it built. Let's just build more scriptorium. Let's get the books going. We need those books no matter what, so. Scriptoriums. We're already building something. Why is this? We cannot afford it. Oh. Then we wait a bit. We have spare clergy people ready to work, so. And we need those books, trust me. We need all the books. Put the book there. Oh, and we are done building the sergeantry, so we are now getting a trickle of manpower. And when we have 100, we can recruit a standing army. Well, a standing regiment. I will pick... I still want to get my clergy to be happy. I think it's very important in the long run. What is this? We can intervene in a rival war against the Hansa. That's not gonna help me. No. Yeah, I think I want to go to war now. I have my diplomat. Oh wait, Utrecht. Yeah, I want to do this war. Boom. Raise my levies. We only have 5,000. That is not a lot. And is it still automatic making everything higher? Yeah, but not the naval stuff for some reason. But we have no navy, so it's fine. Okay. Let's see if we can feed this to Holland. Liège most likely will be vassalized if I can. And there's our army. We have new UIs in this this patch. I could make one of my crown members the ruler, but they are not good at all. So we are gonna pick this one from the nobility, David van den Bos. More tactics. And let's first try to take down Liège. Yeah. Let's take Walcourt. This is a state capital. They are silver. Silver symbol. And the gold symbol is the capital of the country. And if there are no forts, you will take the stuff in the state if you take the state capital. So that's what I'm gonna do first. We have 2 states. I could call in my other countries. They say they will not join, but I have 10 favors with them. But yeah, I think at least Luxembourg I will call in. But I guess I need a diplomat for it. Yep. So we have to wait a bit longer. I think we can go to speed 4. Yeah, Holland, go for it. Take this down. 2,000 troops. There we go. And now I will go after Liège. And yeah, you can attach. These are all changed now as well. It's easier to see now what you have enabled. Nice UI upgrades. And we have a better system, I think, with the stars as well of the army, so let's go over here. Oh, that was very smart of them, but now I have a battle over here. I'm attacking them with way more troops. I'm just gonna win. That's super easy to see. And now we have to take down Liège. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while over here. And that was it, I think. I think my king died, and now we have a... yeah, so the union is done. We have formed a marriage union with Brabant, Holland and Hainaut. Really? And my daughter is having these stats. My duke is dead, he was 55 years old only. And he committed suicide. Are you kidding me, game? And now we have to choose. We will get the joint ruling government form. Or not. We will get a rebel faction called the Rebellious Princes. And a lot of people will lose satisfaction. This is something that we have in the Netherlands, I think. Am I going to piss all these people off? And saying the brothers will rule as one. Which brother? I mean, the game is full of these flaws, guys. It's insane. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I guess I will do the joint ruling. Because that is what happened historically as well, but it will hurt us a bit, I think. And now this is my new heir. Who is a Picard. Are you kidding me? You're already 16 years old, but you have no spouse, so we should get a marriage with you. But apparently I can't. Oh, I need to scroll up. And therefore I need a diplomat again, so yeah, that's how the game is. Wow. So the whole stuff with Limburg is now done, but now we have the Brabantian Hollandish marriage union. And a marriage union is nothing really interesting. You cannot integrate marriage unions. It's a defensive league. So if we get attacked, then these 3 countries will defend each other. Because we have the same... because we are the wife of the ruler. And Count Guillaume is the ruler of Hainaut and Holland. Yeah, and we are the wife. So the wife is ruling in Brabant, and in Holland and in Hainaut the dude is ruling. So that is why this is happening. The doctrine of particular judgment. I guess I will get less religious influence. That's something I'm really focusing on. Okay, I think we have done all the control stuff. What are we gonna do next? Is there anything that would make sense? Not really. Not really, not really. I think I'm just gonna stabilize the country for a bit then, even with those stats. You're part of my crown. I don't want to remove you. Not really. So I guess I already asked Holland to join my market. And I cannot cancel their one with Flanders. It's a diplomatic treaty, so it's something else than what I have. If it is a diplomatic treaty, then it should be somewhere listed over here. There it is. Granting trade access. Granting trade access, but that is just the preference, right? I'm not sure. What's this? If unused navy levies. Yeah, we don't need the navy levies. You see how long this takes, right? This is gonna take a year to siege down Liège. At least Utrecht is just sitting idle over here. I can also just tell them, hey, maybe not attach to me and do something else. There we go, Holland is going on the offense now. Very nice. And maybe they will go after Utrecht as well. That's what I hope for. Why are these all stalled? Because we don't have the masonry. Oh, now we do again. There comes Utrecht, and Utrecht is getting attacked by Holland. And with the reinforcements we are winning again. Now I do have money. How is Antwerpen looking? Still low. So maybe I want to build more of these. But is there maybe something over here? We still have the bridge that we can build for proximity. Yeah, let's build the bridge in Antwerpen. That will absolutely help with getting my proximity spread. I don't know over which river they go though. Christopher Estriden has reached the age of 16. Can you next time pause? Thank you. Who are you again? You're just the Danish one in my court or something. With very average stats. Don't care about you. Is the annexation going quicker? Now we have the marriage union? No. The Burgerij of Antwerpen. Oh. Or we reject. It's for how long? 20 years? More power? I guess we can do that. Yeah. They only have 16% anyway. Ah, minus 7%. We are getting there. But I have to end the episode here. It's way too long again. Thank you so much for watching, guys. In the next episode, continue annexing Holland. We will try to take the rest of Holland from Utrecht, the Holland province. And I think I'm going to vassalize Liège if we can. And hopefully we can form the Netherlands in a couple of episodes. I think we need to annex Holland and maybe 1 or 2 extra vassals. And then I think we can form it. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, say something in the comment section. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye.